Hey guys. Okay, so it's Tuesday. Today I wanted to give y'all an update. It's currently 8 o'clock in the evening. This morning I took my frog to the vet, and yeah, there's like a whole thing with that. He had to have surgery, I want to say it was like 2 weeks ago, and he had to get stitches out today. Hopefully he's okay. I kind of just like left him alone the rest of the day because it's pretty traumatizing, you know, for the little guy to, you know, go to the doctor and come back. So yeah, I'm currently reading is the Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. I am about 117 pages into it. I really need to finish Jade War. Oh my gosh, I think I started reading this in March. I started reading this in March and I'm just halfway right now. So yeah, this is my next priority. I am going to finish this. So Jade War is about, it's the second book in the Green Bone saga. It is about a family that lives on the island of Kekon. It's kind of like an Asian mob story in a way. There's different clans, and Jade is only found on the island Kekon in this world, and the people that are Kinkanese have powers when they wear jade, but you have to be in these clans in order to wear jade, and the clans have been at war. So we follow the No Peak clan, and they're fighting the Mountain clan over power, and it's just a whole thing. There's a lot involved. There is actually a glossary or appendix at the beginning telling you all the different clans and who is in what clan, just because it is a bit involved, and I've been tabbing it like crazy, but I'm absolutely loving it. And I also think that I've kind of been prioritizing other books just because I know that this one is so long that I've been really taking my time and really enjoying the world. But alas, I'm gonna finish this at the beginning of May. That's gonna be a top priority. The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. This is about Robert Landon. He is a professor that studies symbols and different religions. This is the second book in the Da Vinci Code series. The first one, he goes up against the Illuminati. Yeah. And this one, I don't know who he's going against. We don't know yet who he's going against, but it's always like really extreme groups, secret organizations. There's a movie based off of this book, and out of the series, this is the most famous book because the first book is Angels and Demons, and for the longest time I didn't even know that the Da Vinci Code wasn't the first book in the series. I was actually really surprised to find that out. I think everything is like between a 4 and 5 star. I don't have a book I'm reading that I don't like. I was saying, but I might just start a little bit into Ruin and Rising. I don't want to let another month pass before I pick up Ruin and Rising. This is the last book in the Grisha trilogy, so I'm just gonna force myself to start reading it. It's still fresh in my mind, and I love the series, and I just want to finish it. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually start reading again. I'm gonna finish my pickle. I'm going to the pool tomorrow, so that'll be a lot of fun. It's Bex here. I wanted to give you an update on where I'm at. It is Saturday. I believe it's April 30th. It's the last day of April. So I'm pretty much just, I finished a book that I'm reading for a secret vlog on Thursday, and I was really focusing in on that book. So that updates and everything I was talking about is going to be in that reading vlog, obviously, which you guys will get to see later. So I don't feel like I got to update y'all very much this month, or this week, I mean, just because of me kind of like recording for two different vlogs, and it was like the first time for me to record two different vlogs at the same time. So it was a little bit challenging. It was a new experience. It was a learning experience. Per usual, my cats are like they're just all up in my grill. It's fine. I swear he understands me or something. He's like talking back. Let me just fix Croik. You can't really see him. But oh my god, he's like squinted down. Okay, but yeah, I wanted to give y'all an update on where I'm currently at in the books I'm currently reading. So as I've told y'all in earlier updates, I am currently still reading The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown and Jade War by Fonda Lee. I am 50% through Jade War, and I'm about 20% through The Da Vinci Code. I didn't get to pick up one of the books I was reading until last night, because I went swimming, which you guys will have seen. I went swimming with my friend and we had such a great day. We were literally at the pool all day long. It was such a good time. But I got to read a little bit. I actually read a little bit at the pool. I decided just to pick up Ruin and Rising and start it at the pool and just see how I felt about it. I wanted to get like the lighter read. I want to show you guys these tabs that were gifted to me for my birthday. Thank you, Michelle and April, so much. These are so cool. The aesthetic is just on point. Yeah, this is the last book in the Grisha trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. I don't want to like give any spoilers away. I try to be extremely vague whenever I'm talking about books that I'm reading. I just like want to like give you guys the vibe or the energy. But let me just say, I feel like personally, me in middle school, high school, maybe even elementary school, getting to read those books that are like that girl gave me like gave me a visualization that women can be the main character in a story, and they can be a hero. They can make something of themselves, and I feel like it's really important. And so I'm grateful for all the books with girl main point of view POVs, you know, being like this chosen one or this leader, because like I feel like more girls need to like see that, even to this day. In this series, the first book like I enjoyed, and that is Shadow and Bone. I gave it 4 stars, but it was like 3.54, and then like I was like, you know what, this is a 4-star. Like I'm really enjoying this. It's really entertaining. It's more entertaining than like other YA trilogies that I've read. It's like an A-B tier, but we'll go with an A. It may be an A-, but it's an A. Siege and Storm though like went up higher. Like Siege and Storm was so much better than Shadow and Bone in my opinion. Now I know that it seems like the Grisha trilogy has a lot of opinions. A lot of people feel different ways about the different books. I personally absolutely loved Siege and Storm. I gave it, I believe, 5 stars, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I picked up the second book, and it brought me to want to pick up the third book. And so far, I'm not as captivated as of yet. I mean, it's way too early to tell from the first 20 pages. I don't know. I think that I'm speaking way too soon. We'll just have to see. I could end up giving this 5 stars. Who knows? It's too soon to tell. We'll just have to see. I have like pimples that are in a perfect line. Like, that's actually pretty freaking impressive. I'm not even upset about it. That's actually really cool. Literally. So yeah, look at that. I think maybe the next time I do my nails, I'm gonna copy this slightly sloppy floppy was what I was meaning to go for there. Slightly sloppy. Same time. So it's interesting. I don't care what none of y'all say. What none of y'all say, it's cool. I like it. I'm hoping that I'll get more and more into this one because Siege and Storm was definitely really, really good. The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. I am 135 pages in. I'm going to be focusing on this book a lot this weekend, and it's really fast paced. I love that. It's very like bam, 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 like, because it's like against the clock kind of thing. It's like a chase. I feel like this series is really good for somebody that doesn't read a lot and like needs a series to keep them captivated. This book series, Dan Brown's style of writing, really does that very well, in my opinion. It is an older series, but that's something like I refuse to care about. Like, there's so many good books out there that I feel like people just stop talking about them like once the new releases the next year come along. And like, don't get me wrong, I get excited about new releases and I always like to help new and upcoming authors, but I never want to forget or not get to a series or a book just because a year of time has passed, or 2 years or 5 years or 10 years, or if it's a classic. Like, I want to just appreciate all literature and really take the time to really enjoy just good writing. So I recommend. I do recommend. This is by Rainy Loon. I don't know if I can tag her somehow. I'll look into it. But I was a Patreon with her for a really long time. I absolutely love her to this day. I have a lot of her stuff, but she does artwork with frogs, and it's just really adorable. I thought this was very springy, so I was like, okay, pulling this little guy out. So cute. I'm gonna be focusing on next week. I'm gonna actually, after this weekend, I'm gonna solely be looking to finish this book, get through the second half of it, 50% through. So my hopes is next week to finish Jade War by Fonda Lee. I feel like I've talked about it pretty extensively, like a mob story, Island of Kikan, an Asian mob story, but it's so freaking cool. It's very political. A lot of family members. You're following all the family members of the Call family. They are badasses. Love them. And I'm really hopeful that their family can withstand these clan wars. And this is the second book, so there's one more book, Jade Legacy, and I really want to try to get to it. Tonight, I'm going over to my in-laws for dinner. It's gonna be fun. I definitely enjoy spending time with them. It should be a pretty chill evening. I plan on bringing my books over and getting through some of the Da Vinci Code this weekend, making a good chunk of it. I also am reading on my phone The Fiery Heart by Richelle Mead, which is the 4th book in the Bloodline series. It's a YA. The first 2 books are a little bit too YA for me, but her Vampire Academy series is so good, and this is like a branch off of it. So I was like, I'm just gonna hold on because I love Vampire Academy so much. Like, one of my favorite series of all time. It's very nostalgic for me. I read it in high school. And I'm so glad I did, because this book is told a lot more from Adrian's point of view, and I feel like I'm really, really vibing and like into it. But when she talks from Sydney's point of view in the story, I'm just like, she's just not as interesting. I mean, I do like her, but she's not as interesting. I don't think that the author is as good at writing her story as she was like amazingly able to write the Vampire Academy series and all the characters in that series. But I'm really, really enjoying it. This is like the first one where I'm like, this is gonna be a 4-star. All the others were 3 stars. So it really picked up for me, and I'm really vibing with it. Well, I think that's good for an update. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye. Wanted to quickly jump on here and close out the vlog. I just showered a few moments ago. It's been about a week. It's Friday, so this vlog ended up being a week and a half, but nonetheless, I wanted to let y'all know that I did finish Jade War. I'm giving it 5 stars. It's so good. It's very political, it's very dense. I would compare the writing in Jade War to Game of Thrones style writing. There's a lot of different point of views. It is very heavy on explaining the world and the political systems and the different clans and the different countries. It goes into all kinds of nitty-gritty like details, you know, their currencies, belief systems. So I personally love that. I loved the Game of Thrones series. If you're somebody that likes that kind of level of world building, then I think you would love the story. If that sounds like info dumping, then maybe you wouldn't like it. But nonetheless, I gave it 5 stars. I think it's so good. I cannot wait to read Jade Legacy. But yeah, that's like my last update, is that I did finish that book. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed watching just a little bit of my reading updates and a little bit about my life, I guess. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish editing this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bex Book signing off. Bye.